You're listening to SLS Digital.
All right, let me tell you about two architects, Bill and Asia. Bill's been in the business for decades. He's a traditionalist, the sort who's built his career from the ground up, and every design he's ever done has his unmistakable mark on it. He's seen cities change, skylines rise, and through it all, he's held firm to the belief that craftsmanship is at the heart of it all. His blueprints, they're a work of art, and every detail is meticulously thought out. Then there's Asia. She's the next generation, talented, ambitious, and quick to adapt. But she's got something in her toolkit that Bill's never even considered: AI design software. Now, Bill's a bit of a skeptic, naturally. He's worked without all these bells and whistles for years, so when he sees Asia on her tablet seamlessly flicking through designs, he's not convinced. Can a computer really understand design the way I do, he wonders. But then Asia shows him what she's working on. It's a cutting-edge office complex, the sort of thing that's got the wow factor from every angle. The AI has sifted through thousands of designs, from sleek London skyscrapers to eco-friendly builds in Copenhagen. It's suggested materials that are both sustainable and cost-effective, optimized the building's orientation to make the best use of natural light, and even projected how the structure will interact with the surrounding landscape. But here's the catch. It's not doing all the thinking for her. Asia's still the one calling the shots. She's deciding the flow, the aesthetic, the soul of the building. The AI is just helping her get there faster, giving her insights that would have taken Bill weeks, if not months, to research. It's like having an assistant that's done all the heavy lifting, so she can focus on the art of the design. Bill watches all this with a raised eyebrow, but slowly he begins to see the potential. The AI isn't replacing his experience or the countless years he's put into honing his craft. It's just another tool, one that Asia uses to streamline the process, to refine her ideas and spend more time on the creative details that really make a project sing. And as Bill watches her work, he starts to think, perhaps there's something to be said for this newfangled technology after all. It's not about throwing out the old ways, it's about merging them with the new to create something even better. And that, my friends, is what AI is doing in music right now. Artists like Bill, they've laid the foundation, built the industry from the ground up. But people like Asia, they're using AI to enhance the process, to create something fresh and forward-thinking. The creativity, the human touch, that's still at the core. The AI, it's just helping make the journey a bit smoother, a bit faster. Today, we are going to talk about technology in music and how we can embrace AI as a tool to help us create works of art faster. So stay tuned. Alright, before we get too deep into this, I do want to mention one thing. Today, we're not going to dive into the legal side of AI in music. I know that's a hot topic right now. Copyright issues, artist rights, all of that, but we'll leave that for another day. What we're focusing on here is how AI can be a tool for creativity and how it fits into the evolution of music. Now, when you think about it, music has always been about building on what came before, right? Let's take a little walk through history. Back in the day, musicians would listen to what was around them: folk songs, classical pieces, traditional rhythms, and they'd experiment, make it their own, and build on those ideas. Jazz, for example, wasn't just born out of thin air. It evolved from ragtime, blues, and a fusion of other influences. Even rock and roll didn't come out of nowhere. It took elements from blues, country, gospel, and put them together in a way that people had never heard before. Every era of music has been a progression of listening to what resonated with people, learning from it, and then pushing the boundaries just a little bit further. And then, of course, there's sampling, which has become a staple of modern music. Hip-hop in particular is a genre where artists can choose to take old tracks, beats, or even just a snippet of a song, and transform it into something entirely new. Artists built entire albums off this concept, reworking sounds that people already loved, but adding a unique twist. In that sense, AI is just the next chapter in this long history. It's listening, just like every great musician has done, and learning from what has worked before. It analyzes patterns, melodies, rhythms, and understands what people are drawn to. And then, like a great producer or collaborator, it can suggest ways to push the music forward. We've always improved on the past, using whatever tools we had at the time, whether that was a guitar, a synthesizer, or a computer. AI is just the latest tool, and it's learning from the music that's already moved us, just like we've done with every new sound and genre. So really, AI isn't changing the essence of music. It's part of the same journey we've been on for centuries. So now that we've got a sense of how AI fits into the bigger picture of music history, let's talk about what we're doing here at SLS Digital Music to really push this forward. I mean, we're not just sitting on the sidelines watching this AI revolution, we're diving in, full force. We're using the latest in AI to not only embrace new sounds, but to shape them.
Chase me, chase me, chase me. Love boy, I need you all up in my love boy. I need you in the size classroom under your gate. Love me, don't you see? I need you here, just loving me.
It's burning bright, pulling us closer tonight. You wanna move slow and act right.
Ooh, ooh, all they thinking my boys. Ooh, ooh, my boy, my boy. Ooh, ooh, my boy. Ooh, ooh.
So here's how it works. AI helps us uncover new rhythms, patterns, and beats that maybe we wouldn't have even thought of. It's like it's pulling from the entire history of music and saying, here's something you might like, something that fits your vibe. And that's where we come in. We listen, we tailor, and we tweak. We take those AI-generated suggestions and put our own spin on them, adding that human touch that makes it feel alive. It allows us to focus on what we love, the writing and the story crafting of the music. For us, AI isn't just about automation, it's about inspiration. It's showing us new possibilities, and from there we can get super creative. We might start with an AI-generated beat. But by the time we are done, the story and the tone of the music is uniquely ours. Whether it's crafting a futuristic synth line or finding the perfect groove for a track, we're using AI to enhance the process, not replace it. And that's really what excites us here at SLS Digital Music. We're not just using AI to streamline what we already do, we're using it to explore new ways of creating. It's helping us push music into spaces that we might not have reached on our own. Every beat, every sound is an opportunity to do something fresh, something that speaks to today's listeners but also respects the craft that came before. So, to sum it all up, AI in music isn't something to fear, it's something to embrace. It's a tool, just like any instrument or piece of software we've used to push music forward. At SLS Digital Music, we're using AI to tap into fresh ideas, explore new sounds, and most importantly, to give us more time to focus on the things we truly love. Writing, storytelling, and crafting the kind of music that sticks with you. AI helps us handle the technical side so we can dive deeper into the heart of the music, merging those raw, AI-generated elements with the personal touch that makes our lo-fi beats unique. It's helping us push boundaries, stay creative, and build something that connects with listeners in a real way. Looking ahead, the future of AI in music is full of possibilities. It's only going to get smarter, more intuitive, and more capable of understanding what moves us. And as that happens, we're not just going to sit back. We're going to keep creating, keep exploring, and keep pushing music into exciting new directions. Because at the end of the day, it's still about the artistry. AI just helps us get there a little quicker, a little smoother, and with more room to play. Thanks for tuning in, and we can't wait to show you what's coming next from SLS Digital Music. You can listen to our radio at radio.sls.digital, link in the description. You can also catch us online on our Patreon at SLS Digital, Spotify, or YouTube at SLS Digital Music to hear how we're blending AI and creativity into something special. Thank you for joining us today on this journey. We hope that you have learned a little more about what we do here at SLS Digital, and of course, SLS Digital Music. Come for the music, stay for the radio, and find your sound. We will see you on the next one.